This doesn't make any sense. Could make this into. It's Friday. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Welcome to the Friday thing. You know who I am. I'm Mon-Thur. How are you? Also, Loots Magoots. Speaking of Loots Magoots, in this wonderful limited edition Loots Magoots mug, because this Loots Magoots mug has now been reworked, but I have the original. This will be a collector's item one day. But Loots Magoots got Phantom Menace this morning, which means he is now up to 16. I'll throw the rank in chat. Clumsy's still dominating at 41, with Lars closely behind at 36, Pirate Eggs at 27, Dutch at 26, and Loots Magoots at 16. You'll probably be able to overtake Dutch, I think. Just a hunch. Bring that music down a little bit. Oh yeah, it is Friday. It is Friday. It is. Oh, happy surprise. So good morning, Loots. How you doing? Coleman, my friend, good morning. My buddy, my fellow Hellddiver. I am so happy to report that Helldivers 2 is a contender for one of my favorite games after playing it one time last night with Coleman. It's so much fun. And you know I'm not a huge fan of extraction shooters. This is probably the first extraction shooter I've played where I'm like, I can really get into this. Yeah. So far, so good. I do recommend so far. We'll see how it goes, but I think we've only scratched the surface of that game too. So thanks for playing with me, Coleman. Ursa, good morning. How are you? We had a 34-month subscription from Sir Squatch, who is an OG from back in the days where I used to hang out with Jordan Legend, who doesn't stream anymore, unfortunately. Makes me sad. I miss that dude. You see him in some of the clips here, but yeah, Squatch is from that whole era. 34 months. I know you had to go to bed, but I appreciate you hanging around. I really do. 34. Geez, time does fly. Happy book month to Lars. Hey, Lars. Happy Febookuary. I have Febookuary updates this morning. I want to kind of show you guys what I've been reading, talk about it a little bit, without trying my best not to spoil things for people who haven't read this book yet. But yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. That's a gap of about 10. I think you can do it, don't you think? A gap of about 10. That's not too bad. Couple weeks. As long as Dutch doesn't come in here and also get some. Which he could. He could. Let's see here. What's up, Stinkies? What's up, Red? How are you? Red, did I see you in chat this morning? I think you were trying for that Phantom, huh? When I booted up Mix It Up, I saw you in there. I was like, oh, there's gonna be a fight today. Gonna try to get there. Gonna try to get that. Yeah. Loots was just faster. What can I say? I was glad you boys were having a good time with it last night. I saw it was getting mixed reviews on Steam. Let's look at this. We're actually going to be in Steam a little bit this morning, too, to talk a little bit about what we're going to be doing tomorrow. So I'm kind of interested in that. Let me boot up Steam and look at that. I don't know how someone, first off, I don't know how someone can form an opinion on a game that came out yesterday to the point where they'd be like, eh. I mean, I guess if it's just not their thing. I don't know. Let's see what people are saying, shall we? Desktop. Need that. Let's see. Mixed reviews, really? Where are the reviews? There, I can click on it. There we go. Thank you for asking me to play. It was a lot of fun. I'm so glad you got to play. I would have probably enjoyed it just playing it by myself, but it is 100% one of those games where it's going to be so much more fun to have somebody with you. I'm not even jokingly upset today. Good. I'm glad. Not depression. Oh, I hope it's not depression. I hope you're doing okay. I don't understand either. Can you update reviews on Steam after the fact? Yes. I think so. Because I think I've been on a page where I put a review and then there's a button to modify. So I think you can. Recommended. Let's look at... I mean, you're always going to find people who hate things. This is not what I would expect to see with a mixed review on the front page. Day 1, not recommended. Okay, so this is a fan of Helldivers 1, which I think is going to be its own kind of thing because Helldivers 1 is such a very different game than Helldivers 2. So it might be a comparison between the first game, which I can't speak to because I haven't really played the first game. Avoid because of kernel level anti-cheat. Okay. The truth is this game's anti-cheat and protect game guard is the cheapest and most unsafe rootkit anti-cheat on the market. So they're not recommended because of anti-cheat, which is valid to bring out, but does that mean the game is bad? Some reported that even after uninstalling their games, people still can't get rid of the anti-cheat as it lurks on your PC. Well, that is interesting. Was there quality control for the game on PC? Getting crashes to desktop when I tried to play a mission. We didn't get many crashes, but we did get a couple of disconnects. Another problem is the game guard anti-cheat. Okay, we might have to look into what this game guard anti-cheat is about because that seems to be a lot of an anti-cheat made for MMO games back in the old days. It's ancient. Huh. So here's the thing though. It's a PvE game, right? Is there any PvP at all? It's a PvE game, so I'm not saying that makes it okay, but like what exactly are we trying to keep people from cheating on? I guess they can get currency in game, but I don't care. Okay, anyway. Interesting. Or Lars can get more serious about the Phantom again. That's so true. Where's Lars at right now? Oh yeah, 36 versus Clumsy's 41. Let's see. What game is this? This is Helldivers 2 that I played last night and was pretty much a massive fan of so far. I've only got 4 hours in, but so far I like it. But it seems like it's this anti-cheat software. Game Guard. Oh, that I don't know. Just something about this anti-cheat software feels odd to me. I mean, I guess this is a very realistic game, though. They're trying to make sure that people don't cheat. I'm feeling like maybe I'm on the wrong website here. Oh, good. They have stuff for kids. Oh, that's cool. Is this it's a BB gun case. I was like, is this a child's gun case? Oh, America. Oh, America. Okay, so different game guard. And protect game guard. Anti-cheat rootkit. Okay, here we go. I'm not going to read this whole thing, but widely installed in many online games to block possibly malicious applications and prevent common methods of cheating. Okay, I mean, this is a Wikipedia article, so. My friend was talking about the anti-cheat too. He said it would be to stop people from exploiting currency. Okay. Apparently it's the same anti-cheat Valorant has. Okay. Are people giving Valorant crap because of their anti-cheat? Is Valorant not on Steam? That could be part of the problem, right? Is Valorant not on Steam? So the good thing, I think. Let's look at all the negatives. I think that the good ones, the negative ones, let's see. Just finished tutorial, then open the armory shot to check what's, okay, game crash. That's understandable that would be frustrating. Huge fan of Helldivers 1. Okay. The game lost its chaotic energy. I didn't play the first one, so I can't say, but there's anti-cheat. Here's another fan of the first one. can't recommend the game in its current state. There's a ton of issues still present. I didn't see any of those issues. Numbers and letters being blurry. I didn't see that. Okay, so there are a lot of people who legitimately are having some like day one issues, which is also understandable. Okay, I mean, microtransaction shop. Yeah, I expected that. Okay. Well, crashes plus end protect plus pay to win DLC plus premium currency plus wholesome community, but not recommend. Are they saying that the community is not wholesome? I don't know. Anyway, we'll see how it plays out. A lot of games on their first day. Yesterday was the first day it came out, so we'll see how that plays out. But personally, right now, I'm having fun. That's it. I'm not overthinking it. Valorant has its own launcher, so you can't see Valorant. You can't see Valorant reviews. Did I spell Valorant right? Yeah, Valorant. Interesting. I don't put a ton of stock in reviews. Now, if I see all reviews, both previous and current, are all mostly negative, that is a pretty bad sign, right? For example, oh, come on. See, see, is the other problem with reviews. People are memeing this. All reviews are mixed, but recent reviews are mostly positive. Okay. See, this is why you have to take all reviews with a grain of salt. Because you gotta know. Yeah, see, look at the climbing symbol. Voted for Game of the Year in the Steam Game Awards. These are not real. 0.7 hours. These are jokes. So you got to take those with a grain of salt too. But we'll see. We'll continue to see how it plays out. I'm excited for Helldivers. I hope that they continue to support. I hope they squash the bugs people are talking about. I guess I don't have a huge opinion on the anti-cheat stuff because I have no idea what any of that means. So, you know. Yeah, kernel isn't a name. It's a layer of the OS, yeah. Which means it embeds itself into your kernel, right? In order to see if you're playing cheats. My boyfriend says playing Valorant, it doesn't have a problem that I know of. He stays playing Valorant. Okay, cool. Yeah. I don't know what computer things are. You have a lot of crashes with Valorant. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, we didn't crash last night, but there were a couple of times where we both got disconnected, I think, at least once. And then I disconnected another time during a round, but I'm chalking that up to just first day stuff, you know, because I don't think they didn't do an early access beta as far as I know, unless it was closed. It could have been closed. They didn't do, you know, I mean, obviously they go through beta, but you know what I mean, where they release it to the public for people to play. I would have expected it with a game like this. I would have expected it. I like that you can get premium currency in-game. That's very nice. Yeah, it is nice. I don't put much stock into the reviews for at least the first month. Fair enough. I used to have to open the game, we're talking Valorant, and then restart my computer, and then open it again to get it to update before. They fixed that at least. That's nice. Review bombing is very real, I've discovered. Yeah, that's why you always have to kind of keep in mind what's going on. This sounds so pretentious. What's going on in the culture when you're actually looking at game reviews? If there isn't any current meme going on with the game, you can probably fairly trust the reviews. If there isn't anything recent that people are reviewing the game poorly in order to gosh, this sounds like a right-wing thing. I swear it's not. But in order to push a different agenda onto it, which is completely fine. I don't care. But I don't mean that in the right-wing way. Please. I hope you know me better by now to know that that's not the case. But, you know, to bring attention to the anti-cheat, to bring attention to maybe the developer is a horrible developer, things like that, you know. People will use reviews to do that. So you just have to kind of keep that in mind and read. I like to read through positive. I like to read through negative. And then I like to read through the ones in the middle because I find those are probably the ones that are somebody's true and honest opinion about the actual game. Could be. Here's your problem, Coleman. You were launching Valorant, not Hunt. That's true. Or Helldivers. Being quiet in that game doesn't matter that much. I didn't realize you had to be quiet in that game. Every time I watch you guys play, you're not quiet, so it doesn't seem like it's required. That'd be boring, though, to be playing with your friends and just be like, shh, shut up, don't talk, shh, stop it. I don't want to go to work today. I barely even want to go up and see what it's like outside. Everything is going to be frozen. Let's do weather checks. Everybody check your phones. Let's get the weather updates here. Currently here in the sorry, I almost said great. In the state of Texas, it is, Colm, you're going to hate me. It is currently 51 degrees. It will be 71 as a high today. And then we got rain coming in this weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, getting the highs back down to the mid to low 50s. 58 on Saturday, 54 on Sunday. -3 degrees Celsius and 26 Fahrenheit. I'm so sorry, everyone. This feels like bragging, but there's a lot of stuff we have in Texas that you don't want anything to do with. So, yeah. Right now, it's going to be okay for the next like week or so. It's going to be pretty rainy the next week. Let's see. Yeah. Which is fine, I guess. I really do like the like 60s, 50s and 60s are like, if I could get that year round, that'd be nice. But that's not how the world works. Let me DM you a video of my outside. Don't share it, but I hadn't looked outside for a while, and oh no, yes, please. I won't show it. I love seeing people's weather pics, by the way. So blue, it's 42 now, 58 high for the day here. That's a little chilly, but 58's not too bad. 58, if you had 58 and some sunshine, that could be pretty nice. Okay, here we go. I won't share this. Holy crap. Oh no, I'm so sorry. That looks miserable. That just looks absolutely miserable. Actual visibility with human eyes feels worse than that. Yeah, I was about to say that it just looks like you can't see more than 100 yards away or something. The phones always make it seem better than it actually is. That just looks miserably cold. You're cracking the 60s here today and did yesterday. It's pretty windy. Lutz, where you live, how hot does the summer get? That's all just snow? So it's currently snowing? Oh, geez, you're right. I can see it now when I zoom in. I thought it was like fog or something, but that was... Holy cow. Oh, boy. Burr. That is snow. Wow. What did I have on my nose? Anyway, so we should probably talk. Let's talk Febookuary. We'll get back into Steam for the last part of the stream this morning because that has to do with tomorrow. Tomorrow, February 10th, on Saturdays, normally we do Lego, but I'm a little shy on Lego content right now. So I figured I'd play a game. I assumed I'd get back into Pal World, but you know what's going on right now. Here, I'll just tease this a little bit. I'll tease this a little bit, and then we'll get into Febookuary real quick. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Right now, it is Steam Next Fest, which is a celebration of upcoming games, and there are a lot of demos, which I don't know if you guys remember the era of demos. It probably never went away, but for me, I played so many demos as a kid. That's kind of how I played most of my games, was a demo disc that came in the mail from... What is the name of that company? Did Game Informer do demos? PC Gamer would come out with demo discs. So I haven't played a demo in like a long time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through later on this morning. We're going to go through a list of demos here. If you all have any you want me to try, I'm going to write them down and probably install them. And then I think I'll get like a wheel, like a random wheel. And I'll put them on the wheel and then we'll spin it and we'll spend, I don't know, anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour with a demo, maybe longer if we're liking it. And we'll just try some random demos. So far, well, hang on. Let's get into Febookuary first, okay? And then we'll get into Next Fest. I'll tell you about the games that I already picked out. But if you have more, that'd be great. The Barber, thank you for that. I appreciate that. I take a lot of pride in making sure that my room is very well taken care of. So I'm glad you like it. And yes, I am a big Lego Star Wars fan, and Star Wars in general. But glad to have you here. You have an idea you'd like me to rate? I'm developing a self-improvement game where you have to do IRL stuff like push-ups, reading books. Hang on, reading books. For that, you get points in the game, and you can level up and fight monsters. Do you have ideas for me I should implement? Just from the top of your head, I'd be happy with anything. Can't be too complicated, no sensor or GPS tracking. First off, you're in a good place for that. We are kind of doing a 2024 self-improvement arc here. And we happen to be in a month I call Febookuary. And Febookuary is just a focus on reading. Last month was Yoga January, where we had a focus on doing movement. For me, it was yoga. For a lot of other people, it was just like putting an emphasis on more movement. So I'd like that idea. I do think, as Lars said, I do think there are some apps that do that. I'm not going to tell you to not do it then, because you could still have your own unique spin on it. Let's see. Let me think. So no trackers, no sensors or trackers. Are you able to? I think steps is a great way. I know that's a tracker. But if you're able to like hook into either the Apple Fitness API or the Google Fit API, you could probably put steps. It wouldn't be that hard. I'm speaking out of my absolute rear end right now, though. I'm not a developer, so I don't know. What else could you do? Hey, Code. Good morning. Code might have some good ideas for you too. So like self-improvement stuff. I like the reading. Honestly, I'm going to throw this out there. I don't know if anybody else, but like brush your teeth. Really just core level habits that people should be doing, myself included. Self-care routines. Yeah. So I think there are some games that do what you're talking about, but hopefully you'll put a really cool spin on it. What am I being voluntold for? So the Barber in chat is trying to make a self-improvement game where they can do like stuff like push-ups and reading books, and you get points in the game, help you level up and fight monsters. Kind of a life RPG concept, and they're just looking for anybody who has some other ideas. So if you have any ideas, trying not to use sensors and trackers and stuff like that, but I need to get on top of my self-care, honestly. Same. However, I think so far this year has been so good for me so far. Speaking of which, let's get into Febookuary, okay? So I'm a week in now, a little over a weekend now, and I have been reading. Most of my reading has happened in this book right here. In this one right here. The Rising Storm by Cavan Scott. This is the second book in the High Republic era, and it's really good. I have to say it didn't grab me as much as Light of the Jedi did. Light of the Jedi just grabs you. I was about to say grabs you by the neck. Grabs you by the shirt and just pulls you in. There we go. That book had a chokehold on me. It really did, though. I finished that. It's probably the quickest I've ever finished a book. But I'm very happy to report that's where I'm at. This is the... Come on. I know that this is a weird thing to brag about, but when you understand that I've had such a hard time reading, in my life. This is what I have left. This is what I have left. This is what I have read in about a week. And every day, I've challenged myself to at least read 5 pages. And every day except maybe one, which I'm trying to remember which day it was. It was one of the days on the weekend, probably Saturday. Every day except one, I have read more than 5 pages. But even on that day, I've read at least 5 pages that day. You know what I mean? So I've read every day. I've read every day. I've made time into my day to read every single day. And it has helped me get through. It. And I think putting the 5-page limit's not the right word. Putting the 5-page minimum on this has helped me, because sometimes when I'm like, I'm so tired, if I start reading, I'm going to fall asleep. I can get myself through 5 pages before that really like becomes a problem. So I think having that as a minimum has actually helped me, because then I don't have to pick up the book and think, if I don't have an hour to read, then I'm just not going to read at all, you know? Thank you for the follow, Barber. I appreciate that. Welcome. Welcome to the Nonsters, or the Stirs. There are a lot of games like that. I'm not saying that to put you off on that at all. I think that the more the merrier, honestly. It would be based on honesty. So walking wouldn't be based on steps. Okay. You could put in 1 hour walk or for one skill or stat point. I thought about setting goals like 10K push-ups in a month would give you ranks like blacksmith, warrior, others. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Random items should drop during quests. You could fight bosses with friends, like the reader friend, can choose to be a healer or a wizard. That's cool. And the gym bro could do DPS. That's a cool idea. That's a pretty cool idea. So if you could focus in on allowing people to improve themselves in the areas that they're interested in, because those are the ones that are really probably going to stick anyway, right? If you could allow people to kind of focus, and what's the word in like MMOs? Is it min-max? Like min-max whatever they want, whatever the stats they want. Thank you, Bebo. Run Droid's trash is another Droid's upgrade. Bebo's pretty great. I need to give him some more stuff to say, but he's doing a great job so far. Yeah, and then teaming together. So if you're lacking if you're not a reader, if you're like, I haven't really leveled up that skill, you could go and like matchmake with a friend or with a random person who has that skill to fight a boss. That'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like that. I like that as kind of a twist on it, you know, making it not just a solo thing. I will have to say, if you're going to involve other people, the honesty aspect is going to be a challenge, right? If it's just for you, then who cares, right? But if you're going to be playing with other people and giving an advantage for different stats, relying on people's honesty will be kind of hard, but it depends on how multiplayer you want to make that, you know. But anyway, again, not a developer, but a conscientious consumer, I guess you could say. Anyway, Febookuary. So what I've been doing is, first I started out like trying to read in the evenings, which I still do occasionally. I sat down just the other night and read a little bit while I was waiting for food. But it's basically any of these times where I would have picked this thing up and like scrolled through TikTok. TikTok especially is kind of like my mindless entertainment, right? So anytime I would have done that, I've thought, oh, I should just go pick up my book instead. Doesn't mean I'm still not going on TikTok, and Twitter for some reason for me lately has just been way too addictive. But yeah, anytime I would have normally done that, I've been pulling out the book. And recently, I decided to start reading on my lunch break, which again, normally I would have scrolled through, watched a YouTube video, watched a show or something, or a little bit of a movie while I ate. But now I'm just going over there to my chair right behind me right here, TV off, and just reading through the book. And that has been really good. Because my biggest issue with reading is it makes me so incredibly tired. Just makes me want to fall asleep. Now, I did still kind of rest my eyes a little bit in that chair yesterday. I did a little bit, but generally, it has been much better. And then even in my last hour of work last night, basically between 4 and 5 o'clock. I have to be on for a certain task that might happen, and so, but a lot of times it doesn't. So I can turn the audio up on my work PC so that if an email comes through, it dings, and then I just sat back here and read again, and read some more. So I'm finding ways to fit it in, and it's been pretty good. How about you guys? What have you all been reading this month? I have a couple other books. So I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna finish this weekend. If not finish it this weekend, I'm gonna be awful close to finishing it this weekend, which would mean a little over like a week and a half for me to finish a book, which is pretty great for me. I also still have this one. This is probably what I'll do next. I've read a couple of pages of this. I know I'm gonna fly through this. As soon as I start it, I'm gonna fly through that entirely. And then this one I think is gonna be a little bit harder, but this will be my last one. If I can finish these 3 books in this month, I'll be a pretty happy camper. If I do that, I'm also going to go buy the next book in this series. That's my like little reward. If I can get through all 3 of these books in this month, I'll have a little reward. This book here is a little harder, the one about how to talk to kids, because there's actually like workbooks in it, like places where you're supposed to write things out. And I want to take that seriously. But, you know, we'll see. This one might be a good one to read during the day as well. Anybody else reading this month, in this reading focus month? I've also still been doing a little bit of yoga. I've been doing a little flow that I came up with just based on what I learned from January. I've been doing a little flow, usually right after I finish streaming here, checking in with work, do a little, it's anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes. At this point, I don't even time it anymore, because I know the moves will take, as long as I take my time with them and do them in the proper way, it'll end up being about anywhere between 13 to 16 minutes. So it just kind of depends. So now I don't even time it. I just get through the flow, trying to make sure that I'm mindful of it. And that's been pretty nice too. So again, that is always the goal, is to go from making something a daily habit, and then finding ways to implement it into my life beyond that month. So for January, it was yoga. For February, it'll be books. I would love to make reading just a part of my life, you know? I would love to do that. I still have the problem, though, of getting very tired when I read. I kind of want to look into that, actually. Every time. Why reading makes you sleepy. It happens to me every single time. Why do I stop feeling sleepy when I read? No, I have the exact other. Why do I get tired when I read, and what can I do? Basmo. I don't know anything about that website. Let's see. Books.org. Let's see. Ever find yourself yawning and reaching for the pillow after only a few chapters? Say more like a few pages, really. A few pages. Oops, I'm spoiling some of the demos there. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. After a few pages, I am doing that. Why reading makes you tired? Mental exertion and concentration. I actually think it's probably more ADHD. The high level of mental exertion can eventually lead to weariness over time. See, it's not that. It's almost instantaneous from doing that. It's almost instantaneous. A relaxation and calming effect, that's probably more likely. Engrossed in a good story, reality fades and our minds find peace. I think that could potentially be it. This, along with a lack of physical activity, it just primes my body to just be like, I'm going to go to sleep, you know? Would it have online connectivity? Yes, totally online. I'd start a web page version because I can't yet develop phone games. I don't think people would cheat, because you really only should play if you want to improve yourself. Yeah. And track your goals. No PvP, no pay to win aspects. You wouldn't win rewards by killing bosses. Maybe some artifacts, better weapons or something. At the end of the day, you'll still only get bigger and better goals and quests after killing a boss. Can I make a recommendation for you real quick? Wooch. Let me make a recommendation.
These types of things.
Oh, he's already live. I would recommend this guy. Oh, oh, Pirate Software. His whole community is all about making games together. There you go. So if you're not already, these types of questions you're asking would be great for a place like this. And as you get developing it and you're stuck on something, great place to go. Great place to go. Highly recommend. I watch it occasionally myself, and I'm not even an aspiring game developer, but one, he's got like a really good voice. Really good voice. There are 8,000 people currently watching, but I'm pretty sure there's a whole Discord community and stuff on there too. Great place if you're trying to develop something. Great place to hang out. Cheese Pizza is watching this while they're pooping. That's so cool. I can't say I haven't done the same. I have done the same. That's so cool. If it's something where you have to be honest, you could maybe implement something like a cap on the amount that you're allowed to log in a day. Yeah. I see what you mean, that you're like, if people are just competing with themselves, but the aspect you talked about like teaming up with other players could lead to some people desiring to fudge the numbers a little bit. You know what I mean? Even if there's nothing really on the line, it's still human nature, you know. But, you know, yeah. Best way to get your question answered is text to speech. Okay. TTS. Pirate Software started streaming at 4 Eastern Standard Time. I've been following him for a year or so now. I figured you'd probably know who that is. I used to watch two people on Twitch. One guy was I want to say just a software engineer, I think. But he was building a Twitch bot on his spare time, and he would stream that on Saturday mornings, and it was so much fun, and I miss him dearly. He doesn't stream anymore. And then another one that was making actually a RuneScape. What were they making? They were coding something for RuneScape, and this was back before I had ever played it, so I didn't understand what I was looking at. Doing something for old school RuneScape. But they also don't stream anymore, at least not under the same name. So, but yeah, kind of how I started watching a lot of Twitch, was watching people develop stuff, and I wasn't even a developer myself. So he has 3 DEF CON black badges and worked for the DOE as a hacker. That's pretty impressive. Okay. Happy Rebecca Black Day. It's Friday. Oh man, that was an era, wasn't it? Okay, so yeah, that's how Febookuary is going. I guess the last thing we have to do this morning then before we wrap things up is talk a little bit about what we're going to do tomorrow. Those of you who have typically been here, you know tomorrow, Saturday, is usually a Lego day, but I'm a little bit shy on the Lego content right now. So I didn't finish reading this article about how reading makes me tired, but that's fine. Who cares? Steam Next Fest. So tomorrow I'm going to be playing some demos. I've already got a couple. So if you have any other ones you'd like me to try, this is a great time to let me know. Here's the ones that I have. I downloaded Star Trucker because that just seems like fun. Here's Star Trucker. There's actually a game that was on my wish list for a while. Let's mute that. Where it looks like, just a regular old American semi, right? With flames and everything. The article was making you tired. Not really. I think, Coleman, I think it's probably more ADHD than anything else. But I do know that if I have trouble sleeping, I could just read, you know. But see, it's not a regular semi. It's a space semi. So I'm pretty excited about the demo for this one. This is actually on my wish list, so I'm excited to play it. Release date is still 2024. You haven't missed any games. We just started talking. So I downloaded Star Trucker first. The next one I downloaded was at the recommendation of you-know-who. Planetary, what was it called? Planetary Life, yeah. Planetary Life, which seems to be like a life building sandbox. Look at this. Look at all these components you can make. Somebody said it was Spore. I think that was Lars, said it was Spore-like. I know you can't hear anything, but I have the volume down on purpose. But yeah, this will be in the queue as well. And who knows, maybe we'll find our next game here. So that's Planetary Life. That is also on there. Omega Crafter, which is one, again, Lars was talking about. I should have just written these down instead of looking at the thing on my... So this is on my wish list. This one's pretty close. This one's coming out towards the end of March. But this looks pretty cool. I've been sorting photos, and now I'm so brain tired I had to come lay down. I understand. Look at this guy. Look, so it's block coding. That just looks so cool. It looks good, doesn't it? So I'm excited about that one. We do have a demo for that one as well. I don't know how long these demos are or how much we'll get through them. What I'm planning on doing is putting the games that I am interested in a wheel and just spinning the wheel and trying the first one out. Maybe playing for anywhere between 30 to 40 minutes to maybe an hour. If I really like it, I'll just stick with it the whole morning. But you should request this game on Keymailer. Okay. Let me write that down. Stream notes. Where is today's notes? I know that I put it on here. Hang on. There it is. Request Omega Crafter on Keymailer. I need to make a Keymailer account because I did lurk it, but not Keymailer. Okay, I wrote that down. So yeah, I'm excited to try this one out. Let's see. The other one is, oh yeah, I found this one yesterday. So this one is a me. This one's called Lightyear Frontier, which is said to be a peaceful open world farming adventure on a planet at the far edge of the galaxy. Climb into your versatile mech and start your new home on a distant planet with up to 3 friends as you farm alien crops, build your own homestead, and explore the untamed wilderness of the world. That sounds right up my alley. You found the concept for Omega Crafter to be interesting, being inside an unfinished game. That is a pretty interesting concept. You have to like kind of help finish it up. So this one looks kind of interesting. I love how it said it's peaceful, but I'm pretty sure I saw a rocket launcher on that, right? I guess those are all just tools. No, okay, that was a drill. I thought it was a rocket, but it was just a drill. So this one just looks interesting. I don't know. We'll see. Have ships come in and resupply. That looks kind of cool. So yeah, that one I came up with. So those are the 4 so far. Does anybody have you all been looking through Next Fest and found any games you'd like me to try out? I usually go for somewhere around 3 hours on Saturday morning, so we got a little bit of time to go in. Should I try Dungeonborn? Lars, I know you were talking about that one. See, the thing is, though, too, I could roll something like Omega Crafter.
Water. It's a roundhouse kick of hydration.
And then not play anything else. Pirate eggs. Thank you. I didn't even know Next Fest was a thing. Yeah. It's pretty cool. They got games that are mostly coming up, like coming soon this year or even within the next month or so. So if I roll Omega Crafter and I just love it and just absolutely love it, then I might spend a lot of time on it, you know? Okay, I'll go ahead and install Dungeonborn. Dungeonborn. It's a massive first-person PvPvE. Let's look at it here. And I am doing this with the express intent of finding a new game to play on stream as well. So, When does this say? It just says coming soon. Okay. Okay. I was hoping it would have like a date, but maybe set a strict time limit. I've seen people do that for Next Fest demos. Maybe I should. Maybe you're right. Maybe I should do 30 minutes. Is 30 minutes too little? If I had 3 hours, then 30 minutes would help me get through a pretty decent chunk of the games, you know? Let's see. Homeworld 3, I actually played this demo the other day. I don't know. It's a $60 game. I don't know if I'm going to get into that or not. So let's see. Dread Dawn. This one's pretty high up on the trending upcoming list. Pacific Drive. Face the supernatural dangers of the Olympic exclusion zone with a car as your only lifeline in this driving survival adventure. Scavenge resources, load up your trusty station wagon, and drive like hell to make it through alive. That sounds terrifying. That one doesn't have a demo, though. It looks like you can just pre-purchase, right? I'm going to be spending all day today and most of tomorrow starting fires in my basement. I hope you have, surely you have fire extinguishers, but that sounds like fun. There's Lightyear Frontier. Soul Mask didn't seem super interesting to me. Dungeon Stalkers, another dungeon. I think I only have room in my life for one PvE VP dungeon crawler at this time. All games in Next Fest should have a demo. In Neck Fest? I know what you mean. Let's see. Pacific Drive. I don't think I'd play this, but... Oh, you're right. It does. Okay. I just saw pre-purchase. Oh, because this one's coming February 22nd. I don't know. I mean... Is this going to be, like, horror-related? Yeah. It looks kind of spooky. Maybe one to keep on the radar. I'm going to add it to the wish list just to keep on the radar. I've got a fire blanket, but it's a laser, so it's all confined. You're working with freaking lasers? You're working with lasers? I'm so jealous. Millennia, turn-based 4X strategy. No thanks. Stormgate. Stormgate is a next-gen real-time strategy game. There's Star Trekker. TerraTech Worlds, base building, open survival, sandbox, co-op crafting. Am I getting a little burned out on open world survival crafting games? Says the guy who just downloaded 3 demos that are that thing. Rotwood, a hack and slash. 1 to 4 player hack and slash dungeon crawler from the makers of Don't Starve. I was about to say the art style looked like Don't Starve. Indica, third-person story-driven game set in alternative Russia in the late whatever century, where religious visions clash with harsh reality. Indica tells the story of a young nun who sets off on a journey of self-discovery. Interesting. Nevergrave, The Witch and the Curse, a Metroidvania, roguelike, Those are words I'm not. I'll try a roguelite or roguelike, but I haven't had great success with them yet. I don't think a laser would work well as a fire blanket. Nevergrave is by the Palworld people? Really? Huh. Really? Q1 2024. Interesting. Nevergrave is basically a Hollow Knight clone. I could see it. Did all these change? Oh, no. Here, I'm still on it. Synergy, post-apocalyptic city builder. If done right, that could be kind of fun. I'm going through and seeing if I like the vibe of the game, and then I'll download the demo if I do. But yeah, if you have any you want me to try, let me know. It's fine, Egg. Totally not running it over an OBS desk. We practice proper fire safety around here. Okay, good. That's important. Yeah, hey, Ams. What's on the list for tomorrow? So far, we got Star Trucker, Planetary Life, Omega Crafter, and Lightyear Frontier, and Dungeonborn. Dungeonborn. Those are the ones that we have so far. So this would be an hour, 2 hours. I could probably have time to do one more if we do like 30 minutes. Lars, do you think 30 minutes for each one is enough or not enough? Because if I want to do more than that, then I probably have to cut down the list. I mean, there is a very real chance that I'll play something and like hate it, I guess. It's enough. Okay, good. All right. I played Supermarket Sim for 5 hours. Supermarket Sim. The demo? Supermarket Simulator. Run your own supermarket. It is a demo. Stock shelves, handle cashier tasks, process online orders, design and expand, set the prices based on the market, be prepared to face the consequences if you fail to make nightly repayment to the gangs. The mob is gonna shake you down for protection money. Oh no. That just took a really dark turn at the end. It's just a cute, cozy game about running your own supermarket and repaying the mob before they break your kneecaps. Those features aren't available yet. Okay. You're going to have to pay for the full release to get the gang content. What a funny twist, though. Like, holy cow. Sounds like Gas Station Simulator. Yeah, probably similar, right? And, you know, House Flipper and all that kind of stuff. So you played it for 5 hours. You played the demo for 5 hours. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good amount. Do you think it would be something I should try? Should I put it on my list to try for 30 minutes? Or ones like this, I might not get a whole lot of it out in 30 minutes. But I'll try it if you want me to. You were into it. Okay. Supermarket Simulator. We're getting Supermarket Simulator. I really wish the gang content was in there, but I guess I'll forgive it. They probably made from the same game asset stock. Yeah, probably. Incursion, Red River. Ooh. I love how small these games are. They just instantly are done downloading. Welcome to Paradise. Paradise isn't exactly what you hope for. It's infested with zombies. This kind of looks like a what was that game Spooky played for a while? That zombie game. Oh, look who it is. Look who it is. Guys, it's Glitch. It's Glitch.
And yeah, if you joined my vibes, I stream on Twitch and YouTube about 4 days a week.
Did we miss it? Let me skip back.
That mouth to mouth won't be your most romantic kiss. Well, you don't know that. It could be.
You don't know that. That's so cool. That's awesome. I know Glitch has been doing a lot of demos and stuff as well. That's so cool. Welcome to Paradise. So yeah, it looks like, what is that game? What is that one I'm thinking of? Not World War Z. I can't remember now. But anyway, Zomboid. Thank you, Project Zomboid. Ursa, thank you. My mind. Project Zomboid. It looks kind of like that with like really upgraded, much upgraded graphics. Thrive. Heavy lies the crown. It's a complex city builder. No thanks. Gatekeeper, action roguelike looter shooter, top-down shooter. Could be. So let's see. How many is that? That is, let's see. Oh, also, if you see my desktop, you can see the list of games that are coming soon. Secret of Monkey Island. We'll play Henry Stickmin at some point. 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. There we go. That's probably good. I'll do 30 minutes for each. And they'll be done around 3 hours. Yeah. So that's probably a good amount. If there's anything else you think I should try, we could always do this again. Well, the next fest is ending But does that mean the demos will go away when Next Fest ends? I hope not. I hope not. So yeah, today I will work on putting together a little wheel, and that wheel will just be to see like which game we play next, not necessarily since we'll have enough time to play all of them. I'm pretty excited for that. That should be fun. It should be a good way for me to branch out a little bit into games that maybe I wouldn't even try yet, especially if they're not out yet. And who knows, maybe we'll find the next game of the stream in one of these. I have high hopes. I have high hopes for Planetary Life and for Omega Crafter, to be honest. As far as like stream games go, there might be other games that I enjoy that I like, but I have high hopes for that. Some do, but not all. Okay. I just got a phone call that my kid got sick on the bus. So, Ams, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Path Blasters and Camera Anemia. 2 more games that they did. That Glitch did. Okay. Let's see if they're on the page, on the front page of that. Glitch is playing Next Fest demos right now as well. That's pretty cool. What was it called? Path Blasters? Path Blasters. Oh, that looks interesting. Yep, there's Glitch right there. There we go. I know these aren't. These are previously recorded, right? Or are they playing right now?
Because I figured out if you collect some of those crystals, you can click X,
Mm-hmm.
and then you send it.
Oh, there it says pre-recorded video right there, right there.
Yeah.
I figured that's how these work, but that's cool. That's very cool. Path Blasters. It is a run, blast, and solve your way to victory. Experience a rush of a colorful, fast-paced chase, solo or against a friend. Blast through levels and up your score in this retro-inspired arcade setting. Interesting. Oh, wow. That looks overwhelming. They are pre-recorded, but it has a lot. Yeah, it has a live thing on it, and then it says pre-recorded. Yeah. Let's see. What was the other one? The other one was Camera Anemia. Anima? Anima. Anemia? Anima. There's Glitch again. So they say it's live now broadcasting, but it isn't really, yeah. Glitch had to start adding the pre-recorded watermark because people tried to help them out when they were stuck. Yeah. Yeah, I think Steam honestly should not do this. This should say now featuring watch Glitchcraft play, and then just get rid of the live thing, because it's just not true, you know. Because why do they have a chat? Why do they have a chat if it's not live? I guess, is there the ability to go live via Steam, and you could be live, and it's just that sometimes they put pre-recorded videos up as well? I don't know. The Artisan, one of ours most infamous killers, is said to walk the cloudy streets looking for his next masterpiece. Pursue the Artisan. Oh, is this like a detective game? Save your sister and uncover the past. But remember what the stories say. Meet his face and never wake again. Ooh, that sounds terrifying. Terrifying. The video is being streamed live. Kind of. Because I can also skip around. Right? Oh, wait, no, I can't. I thought I could on the other one. I thought I could skip around on the other one. Anyway, I just think they should get rid of the live thing. Just, they should be like, we're featuring this creator's video here, you know? But maybe there's an aspect where they can go like live. I don't know. Anyway, there we go. We got the games. Does anybody know of a good like random wheel generator? I can just Google it. Wheelofnames.com. Here we go. Yeah, so we can do... Sorry, I guess I could show you this too. Supermarket Sim. Dungeon Born. Born with an E? Is it Born with an E? Yeah. Dungeon Born. Star Trucker. Planetary. Don't look at my typing skills. Planetary life. I get self-conscious when people see me type. Lightyear Frontier. There we go. So we'll just do that. And then click to spin. Easy. Easy. So we'll do... This won't count for tomorrow, but if it was tomorrow, we'd do Omega Crafter, and then we'd remove it. And then we'd spin it again. Okay, cool. And then whichever one's last, we'll play last. Have you considered a die, like a dice? Just assigning a number to each game and then rolling a dice.
I gotta go.
Rolling a die. Is it really that time? It is that time. Well, cool. Thank you all for being here. Time flies when you're having fun. I really appreciate it. If you're watching this on YouTube, hi. Usually I am live at 6:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Most mornings, except for Sunday morning. Saturday mornings are typically Lego streams, but sometimes we just do other stuff as well. And then throughout the week is the pre-work coffee hour, where we play a game for about an hour before work. And tomorrow we'll be doing some demos on the Saturday show. Yeah, thank you so much for being here. Die is singular of dice. Yeah. I like that redeem because I find it funny, but I also dislike because I want you to keep streaming. Yeah, me too. I'm very glad that I have the ability to spend at least an hour with you all each morning. The pre-work coffee hour and this whole thing has been the best thing to happen to me in my streaming career. So it's nice to me that it feels I don't have to get up any earlier. If I wanted to go longer, I would have to get up even earlier, and that I don't know how long I'd be able to do that. So the ability to keep this thing going for as long as I have and still feels like it's still going places is so cool to me. I really do appreciate it. I really do. Okay, well, should we mix things up a little bit today? I know we usually go over to Loots McGoots, but if Glitch is currently playing some demos... Oh, wait, they're starting soon. Got COVID, so PNG tubing today. Oh, man. Do you all want to go raid over? Let's go raid over to Glitch. We haven't done that in a while. I won't be able to stay very long, which is why I typically just raid into Loots, because I know I can just, like, raid and run. But I can send you all over to Glitch if you would like. I think that would be a good idea. Get that set up. You don't wake up at 4? No, I wake up at 5:30. 5:30. Any earlier than that, things are probably going to get a little difficult, you know? Thank you, Ursa. Thank you for being here. Looking forward to tomorrow's stream. I am too. It should be fun. It should be a lot of fun. Okay, it has been started. I'm going to mute this up. And I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place, same non. Different games, different thing. We're doing different things, but it's still me, okay? All right. See you all then. Have a great day.